Hey guys, it's Devin, and today I'm going to be giving you my November recommendations. So I decided to start doing a monthly recommendations video where I recommend to you a new song, TV show, movie, and book that I have been loving in that month. And this might be different from other recommendations videos because I'm going to give you the chance to win either the book or a DVD copy of the movie that I have recommended to you. There'll be different rules each month. Sometimes it'll be subscribe and leave a comment. Sometimes it'll be follow me on Twitter. That kind of stuff, just to mix it up every month. Yeah, that's pretty much what is going to happen. And before I start, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it's free and then you will never miss a recommendation video. Therefore, you will never miss a chance to win a giveaway. So without further ado, I give you my November recommendations. So I'm going to start with the book that I've been loving this month, and that is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. And I have been loving this book. I'm only about 50 or 60 pages in. It's hard to really tell because I'm listening to it on an audiobook, but it is just so amazing. If you love The Wizard of Oz, you will love this book because it puts a dark twist on it. And this is kind of a mature-ish book. It has some mature themes like teen pregnancy. It has some violence and it has some swearing, so just be aware of that. But it basically follows a girl named Amy, and she is not very well off where she lives. She lives in Kansas and she lives in a trailer, so she gets made fun of a lot at school and she doesn't really have any friends, and her mom isn't really there for her anymore, and her dad walked out when she was a little girl. So after a particularly bad day, Amy comes home from school and her mother abandons her to go to a bar with her friend in the middle of a tornado. So this tornado comes, Amy's still in the trailer, and it picks up the trailer and throws it into Oz exactly like Dorothy. But this Oz is very different from the Oz that Amy knows from the Wizard of Oz story. It's darker because Dorothy has returned to Oz and she has become the princess, and she's pretty much taken everything good out of it and she rules with the reign of terror. So Amy is given a task to steal the Tin Man's heart, remove the Scarecrow's brain, and take the Lion's courage, and then she has to kill Dorothy. I love retellings. I love The Wizard of Oz. This book is just both. It's amazing and I love it so much. Next is the television show that I've been loving in the month of November. I've been binge watching it, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but it is The Vampire Diaries, which has a total of 8 seasons. It's on its last season now, but all of the seasons are on Netflix, so you don't really have an excuse not to watch it. Again, this is kind of mature. It's definitely a young adult show, like a teenager show, but I love it so much. You don't know who's on whose side, you don't know who's telling the truth and who's lying, who's betraying their own flesh and blood. It's amazing. Pretty much the concept of this show is that this brooding vegetarian vampire named Stefan Salvatore goes back to Mystic Falls after how many ever years, and he just wants to get to know this girl named Elena Gilbert. And Elena lives with her aunt and her brother because her parents just died in a car accident the summer before. So she meets Stefan on the first day of school and he immediately intrigues her. But Stefan's a vampire, but Elena doesn't know that, and he just really wants to get to know her better. But then all of a sudden, Stefan's troublemaker of an older brother, Damon, shows up, and he just makes everything complicated, and it's a drama, and it's a love story, and it's action, and it's full of violence and blood, and it's mature. It's got mature themes, mature content. I totally recommend it if you are of age. As always, it never really depends on your age level. I just pretty much base it on maturity, so if you feel like you can handle that kind of stuff, then definitely watch it. I love this show so much. Next is the movie recommendation, and for this I'm going to be talking about the movie Nerve, starring Emma Roberts and Dave Franco. This movie came out in the summer of this year in theaters. It just came out on DVD and Blu-ray in late October, but it quickly became my favorite movie of 2016 other than Deadpool. This movie was so unexpected for me. I didn't see a lot of promotion for it. I just watched the trailer just on a random whim one day and was like, yeah, I kept that in the back of my mind. I really wanted to see it, and I was not disappointed. I saw it multiple times in theaters, which is very rare for me. This is a thriller, and I believe it's either 14A or 18A, so just be mindful of that. But it centers around the idea of this online game called Nerve, where it's like Truth or Dare, without the truth. So it's a bunch of dares and you're either a watcher or a player. So the watchers have to pay a subscription fee to watch the players do dares, and the players get cash rewards for completing dares, which are given to them by the watchers based on their biggest fears and dislikes, which this creepy little game takes from the internet the second you sign up. It finds your online fingerprint, goes through your Facebook, your email, your bank account. It's really weird. So this girl named V decides one day, I'm not going to be a watcher anymore. I hate people thinking that I'm a watcher. I'm going to be a player. So she signs up to play Nerve, and she starts doing really well, and she teams up with Dave Franco's character Eric, and they end up staying paired together until they really can't get out of the game anymore, and it's a life or death situation. Again, a pretty mature movie. Just keep that in mind. But it could be yours if you would like to win my giveaway. Stay tuned for the rules, guys. And the last thing I'm going to recommend is a song that I've been loving this month. This song is so amazing. I've loved this song for so long, and I don't think I've actually really talked about it on this channel, but it is probably my favorite song right now, and it's called Bartholomew by The Silent Comedy. It's so amazing. It's just got this like really awesome tone, and it's kind of like a headbanger and one that you just want to sing along to. Those are my recommendations for the month of November. Thank you guys so much for watching, and now I'm going to get into the giveaway rules. The last giveaway I did was my recommending underrated books giveaway, and for that you had to be subscribed and leave a comment. That was more YouTube based. Now I would like to do a giveaway that is more social media based. So for this, it's concerning Twitter. There are only two things you gotta do to win this giveaway. First, follow me on Twitter at TheShelfie. Second, you want to tweet me with the hashtag NovemberRecs2016. That's November RECS 2016, and let me know what your recommendations are for me this month, whether it be a book, movie, TV show, or song. I am going to be closing this contest at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on November 30th, so make sure you get your tweets into me by then. I can't promise that I will be able to retweet all of them or reply to all of them, but I'm going to do my best, and I wish everyone so much luck in this giveaway. I will be announcing the winner in a video, but I will also be contacting you first privately on Twitter, and we can exchange emails and then figure out how I'm gonna get my prize to you. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all of my social media. And your question of the day for this particular video is, what is your favorite fandom that you were a part of? It's definitely the Supernatural fandom, just because I think as a fandom we are all very sassy and hilarious and sarcastic, but that's okay. That's actually perfect, and that doesn't mean that Supernatural is my favorite thing. Like, it doesn't be like Harry Potter or anything, but just as a fandom, I think the community is absolutely incredible. That's all I have for you guys. Just be on the lookout for my next video. That is all for me and my shelfie.